boys and girls. For today, to start for language, I would like you to please close your eyes. I'm going to read 3 sounds to you, and I want you to tell me what you can hear. Right. Slide, night, and cry. Now let's say them together. Slide, night, and cry. Can you hear something similar in each word? That's right. I can also hear an I sound, and that I sound is what we call the long vowel I. So I'm going to write that just so we know where we're going. The long vowel I sound. Okay. I now want you to clap the word slide. Let's do it together. S-l-I-d. Great. Let's clap the word night. N-I-t. 3 claps. And what about the word cry? K-r-I. I don't know about you, but I can hear the I in different parts of the word. So let's have a look. For slide, I had 4 claps. S-l-I-d. And I can hear the I sound in the middle. For night, I had 3 claps, and if you clap again, N-I-t. I can hear the I sound in the middle again, but only with 3 buttons. And then if I clap the word cry, K-r-I, I hear it at the end. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. So we can hear the I sound in the middle for 2 and at the end. So let's fill in what we know. Okay, so we have you told me you could hear it here. And then we had night. And then we had cry. I noticed with slide and night, it was in the middle. And with cry, it was at the end. Did you notice that as well, boys and girls? But if I look at this, we know from coding that it is 1 sound, 1 letter per sound button. And over here and over here, I have a problem. For cry, I seem to be okay. But how can I fix this? Well, let's have a look. We know that we have our sound line for a word that is more than 1 letter for a sound. We have our sound line if it's got more than 1 letter. And then we have a thing called the smiley. Now, I don't know if you remember it. But for this one, I think our smiley is going to work best. Because I know that it can't, that says slide. And we need slide. So to fix that, we are going to turn it into a smiley. And put Mr. E at the end. And now that says slide. For night, our I sound is made up by I-G-H. And that is 1 sound. So we are going to fix that by turning it into a line. And with our cry, we see that it is okay. But we now notice that slide can be made up of the smiley I sound, the I line sound, or the y in the letter y making the I sound in cry at the end. So boys and girls, do you see that if it is at the end, it is spelled with a Y, and if it is in the middle, it can either be a smiley or a line. Okay, so let's practice. Let's have a look with more words at what we've learned. That if it's in the middle with an I, it's either going to have a smiley or a sound line, or if it's at the end, it's got a Y. So let's have a look. I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to split my board into 3 columns. One that looks like that, one that looks like that, and one that looks like that. Now in this one, we know that this I sound is a smiley, and our I is in the middle, but it is completed with the E, okay? So let's have a look. What other words, boys and girls, do you know that have the I sound? So we've already had slide. Think of other words. I thought of ride. I thought of time. I thought of bike. Do you see that they all have smileys? And there's something in between every single one of them. We know that these two are vowels, but what is this? A consonant. Well done. There's one consonant in between each of the vowels. So we have the long vowel I, remember, and this long vowel I is made up of I-E, and it is split with a smiley. It is used, we identified with a smiley, but it is split by a consonant. Well done. Then I have I, and we also know that that was in the middle. But boys and girls, I have a trick for you. I have something that is going to make your life so easy. If we have I in the middle, like night, which we had first, where you see our I sound, if it has I, not all the time, but very, very often, it ends in a T, if it's got the IGH sound in the middle. Let's have a look at some more. I've thought of light, sight, flight, and I want you to think of some more for me. 2 more, please. And then, boys and girls, we have the lonely Y sound that makes the long vowel I sound. And we know that when it is at the end and it sounds like I, we use a Y. This is the short, easy words like my, cry, buy, fry. And I want you to think of 4 more of those because those are nice and easy. Right. So can you see that if we have the I sound in the middle and it's a little bit tricky, we can split it with a smiley and it was separated with a consonant. If it has an IGH sound or ends in a T, it's going to most likely have the IGH. And if it is the long vowel I sound at the end, it's going to end in a Y. Okay, boys and girls, so let's have a look at some more. We've put these into our 3 columns. I want to give you a word that we haven't used, and I'm going to give you drive. Now, I want you to think of the word. We're going to clap it together. Drive. Okay. Drive. 4 claps. So, I'm going to put it over here. I hope it works. As you can see there. There's drive, boys and girls. Can you see it's got the long I? And it is going to be a smiley because it's separated by a consonant. What about the word right, boys and girls? From the work we've done, which I sound will it have on the sound button? Will it have a smiley? Will it have a sound line? Or will it be a dot at the end? Well done. It will have a sound line because it is the I sound followed by a T. And if it is followed by a T, it means it's the IGH with a sound line because those 3 letters make the I sound. Okay, so boys and girls, you have your week 3 spelling list that you're going to learn. for the next 2 weeks. This will be for week 3 and week 4 because this is a short week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because Monday and Friday are a public holiday. So this is your spelling list that you will do. You are then going to make up 5 sentences using, you can choose 2 from here, 2 from here, and 1 from here, or any way you like. I want to see 5 sentences using your spelling words. And I want you to practice reading these to someone in your house and tell them. I want you to go and explain to your moms and dads how you know that the I-E, it gets I, smiley E, if it is separated with a consonant. If it is followed with a T, it gets the IGH. And if the I sound is at the end, it's a Y in cry, try, or my. Okay. Well done, boys and girls.